Hey, Tony Gassick here. Now, my goal was to film these pre-recorded, but wasn't able to. So I'm in Costa Rica, so y'all forgive the little bit of this here, what's going on in here. We in Costa Rica, but in going through my questions and staying online with that, just gonna do me a little simple series while I'm over here. Remember, I left until I get back November 1st. I left the discounted sessions available and that link is in the description. When you book full price on my mentor.life, then you get bumped up within a week, but I don't get back till November 1st, so I'll be back to work November 3rd, so keep that in mind, because somebody booked on my mentor.life and didn't realize that, and then was writing in for a refund. And so y'all, if you make a mistake, just send me a email so we can help you and get you taken care of, because when you do them claims and them refunds and you write in line saying that it was an unauthorized charge or something like that, then that hurt my business. Where if you just write in and tell me, what happened, what it did, and sometimes it takes us a few days to get to them because there be so many emails in there. Because I have about 50,000 students on Tony Gaston Academy, so all the emails go to one support. So understand that. But I want to talk to you about this here. So get the links in the description. That'll help you about this. And because I get this question a lot, where a lot of times women feel like they're going from relationship to relationship, guy to guy, and they're getting the same type of guy each time. And it's just a cycle repeated. And you might get lied to, you might get deceived a little bit, and then you right back in the same thing. And I want you to realize that in between, from one relationship to the next, what you have to remember is you have to get new knowledge. You have to get new knowledge. But getting new knowledge is worthless if you don't apply new knowledge. So if you had a situationship or a relationship and we haven't got on the phone and had at least one session, then you're going to attract the same kind of guy. Because not only do you need confirmation of what you feel you learned the hard way, but you also need revelation. And one thing that I've found is that anytime I'm on the phone with a woman, it's things that come out in our discussion, and the woman, regardless of her age, will say, wow, I've never thought about that. Wow, I've never heard that before. Wow, I've never looked at it like that before. And the reason why is because men and women are not the same. When I talk to a woman and we're talking about women, women always give me a perspective about a certain type of woman or a different type of woman that I've never thought about, because we don't have the same brain. Our brains do not think and process things the same. So understand that it is non-negotiable. Like, time does not heal all things. What heals it is time with work, meaning you gotta do the work. So you gotta get relationship coaching or relationship therapy or counseling, whatever you want to call it. You have to make changes. The next thing what you have to realize too is looks compatibility is a very real thing. So you have to think about that. So you take the time, you get knowledge, you learning, you healing, you growing. And what that new knowledge is gonna do is gonna allow you to sew up some things in your heart. So you're gonna be able to look at a situation and say, okay, I understand that now, so I can let that go. I can move forward with my life because now I understand that. So get that in your spirit. Then the next thing is you have to level up. looks compatibility is real. So a certain type of look is going to attract a certain type of look. So you could look at me and tell, okay, this is the range of women that would be attracted to Tony. This is the range. And then there will be a certain range of women, certain type of women who they will not be attracted to me. And they have a different, or they have a certain type of type, a different type. So I'm gonna attract the same group of women, the same women in that same little group. And if that same group, they all look different versions of each other, but all similar, and that group comes from a certain demographic, they come from a certain background, certain upbringing, then I'm gonna be dealing with the same type of mindsets, the same type of attitudes for the majority of the time. And then you may have exceptions to the rule, but you got to go through, 9 for the 10th to be different. So what you have to do is you have to level up. And that's where the 3Bs come in. Brains, that's getting new knowledge. Brand, that's investing in you, working on you, starting you a nonprofit, starting you a LLC, getting you a hobby, getting out and about, getting active. And then the body, not sleeping around, not giving your body to anybody, and then working on your body. Take your body to the next level, like wherever you at. I had a client the other day, and the client is married, but that was probably maybe one of out of the hundreds of people I work with, I've probably had a handful of clients. Like out of hundreds, I've probably had like 10 clients who there is nothing they could do to their body for it to be better. Like they are where they need to be. For the rest of us, we always have some work we want to do. I want to get this, get a little bit of weight off. I want to get, like right now, I'm in Costa Rica. I'm finna try to lose me some weight while I'm over here. Even though this is a vacation, I'm gonna try to lose me some weight. Just eat a little better than I eat at home. Cause I had to eat what my wife cooked. And I don't wanna, she already don't like to cook. She already wasn't raised to be, no cooker and in the house. So beggars can't be choosers. I'm not finna tell her, baby, cook like this right here, when she already doing something that's not like her. And so I eat whatever she cook. Whatever she feel like cooking, I'm finna eat it. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, no matter what kind of carbs, what kind of grease, what kind of whatever, I'm finna tear it up. Because that's my wife cooking. I'm not finna dictate something that I'm not doing. And like she my chef, or like she my personal chef, or my personal maid. I'm gonna let her cook what bring her heart some peace and joy. So now that I'm over here by myself, now I get to go into warrior mode. I get to eat what I want to eat, how I want to eat. If I don't want to eat a bunch of carbs, I ain't got to eat a bunch of carbs. If I want to skip breakfast, which I don't plan to, but if I eat breakfast, I'm just gonna eat protein. I ain't got to eat no carbs. Whereas my wife, she always gonna have carbs in there. She always finna have some rice, some bread, some potatoes, something in there that finna put some love handles. So you got to look at that and you got to say, how am I living? How am I eating? What am I doing with my body that I could be doing better? When you level up in that area, brains, brain, body, you're going to attract a different type of man. And I want you to think about this. Like, think about it. Like, picture a woman at the bottom of the totem pole in those areas. Picture a woman at the next level, in the middle, in those areas, brains, brain, body. Picture a woman at the top in those areas, brains, brain, body. Are all three of them women getting the same type of man? No. They attracting different men. And so you got to level up. Now, the next thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to change your taste. So if you're attracted to the bad boy, you're attracted to the thug, you're attracted to the pretty boy, you're attracted to the whatever, you're going to have to address your taste. And if you keep the same taste, then you have to increase your exposure. So you're going to have to address your taste, and you're going to have to learn what is a real man. I never forget growing up, my sister was like head over heels for Lil Wayne. And for whatever reason, she loved Lil Wayne. She loved Lil Wayne. And I think it was kind of like she had a lame brother in me. I was an athlete, but I was a lame guy in the sense of I wasn't a thug or nothing like that. Then she had a lame dad who was assistant pastor pretty much since she was in the church since she was 4 years old. Then he became elder, assistant pastor. Then he opened his own church when I was 14, so she was 12. So that's all she knew. Like just straight and narrow guys. That's what she was raised around. So it was something about the bad boy, the thug, the whoever, even though Lil Wayne wasn't really like that, but that's what he was part of that little group, Cash Money Millionaires, whatever. And she's like almost cry when he would come on the TV. How people acting at the NBA YoungBoy concert, that's how she'll be when he come on the TV. But guess what? So she ended up being drawn to that and end up going through like the first 3-4 real relationships, all was terrible because it was all the same type of guy. And then until she changed what she was attracted to or what she would be with, it was the first time she got treated differently. And so you have to address that. You got to look at that and say, okay, I'm going to have to change me and how I look at the world, how I view the world in order to attract somebody different. We got dinner at 7:30 to make sure. Now keep your what time is it? Okay. I forgot we 2 hours behind Florida, I think. Keep your notifications on when I announce the next retreat so you don't have to miss it. Put your few dollars to the side. And also, in-person live event is in Florida, in Central Florida. It's going to be in Lakeland, Florida at my homeboy hotel. And it's only 100 seats. So while you're waiting, it's classroom style. It's intimate. It's just for me get out the house and exercise. Just exercise being on the stage. So we networking, we building. We're going to have some deep dive. Yeah, it's going to be some real talk, real Q&A, real discussion. But it's only 100 seats. So we in a recession, so they'll be there for a little while because people ain't really got it like that. So you go on TonyGassacademy.com, you'll see it say whatever 2026 kickoff seminar. The $97 ticket is for the live ticket. The $47 it should say virtual ticket. That's for if you want to watch it. Watch it on Zoom. Then you can watch it on Zoom. Hopefully it'll be live, but I can't promise because of technology. But it will be recorded. So that's for a virtual ticket. But we're going to try to stream it like the churches stream their services. And if you're in Central Florida and you know how to stream a service, then let me know. Especially if you want to show us a little love. And because it's not a money-making thing. I'm not finna make no money off of it because it's only 100 seats. And the venue probably going to cost me that. So I want you to think about this change you got to make. And where you got to shift your thinking and what you're attracted to. And in order to do that, you got to get to the root. So you're going to have to get to the root and you're going to have to look at why am I attracted to this type of man? And in that, you're going to find a deficiency in either your upbringing, your perspective of your father or your relationship with your father, and your misunderstandings or preconceived notions. You're gonna find the error and why you attracted to that type of man. And you got to be real with yourself because of whether okay, are you dating down? Are you dating down? Are you trying to date up? You trying to get a man that's like the star quarterback because you still jealous of the star cheerleader who always got the star quarterback. And now you want to, as a grown woman, and then grew your booty, then increase your income, and then grew into your nose and your lips. Now you want the star quarterback, and you keep getting cheated on and dogged out. Like, you got to get down in there and realize what is this going on and be real with yourself about that. So, hey, watch this 2 more times because it's just 15 minutes, so you need to watch it 4 times before you move on to the next one. Lord willing, I get to film again either later tonight or tomorrow when we in the room, and then it'll go up for the next day. If I miss a day, y'all forgive me, because we got a few things to do, but we do have some chill days too. But God bless you. Shout out to the people who came, because I mean, it costs at least $4,000-$5,000 to come over here. So with all inclusive, some of them could even cost more than that. But shout out to the people who made it over here, because I really am learning how people really rock with me, because I don't be thinking nobody watch the videos like that, and people watch the video, but they'll be coming on and quoting me and stuff like that, and be like, yeah, right. And then we'll be on a trip, and one of them will mention, yeah, I seen your video, Tony. I'm like, hey, nah, stop watching the video now. You with me in person now. Let the people who ain't with me in person watch the video now. Take a little break from the video. But that's just humbling to see, you know, the support, and have, you know, this many people come over here, and, you know, to hang out and meet other people and have positive attitudes and mindsets around things. And so that's real humbling. But hey, God bless you. Y'all pray for me. I'm praying that Costa Rica don't have no insects biting on me while I'm sleeping and stuff. So pray for me. God bless you, and we'll talk soon. All the important links in the description. Right now, the two main things is, if you want a one-on-one session, you'll see that. And then if you want to get your ticket to the in-person event or the virtual ticket in January, then be planning for that. And Lord willing, you'll have some time, because I haven't paid attention to it, but I think I've only seen like a handful of people get a in-person ticket. So I gotta keep track of it, because I have to turn it off when we hit 100. And so God bless you. We'll talk soon.